My name's Dallas Wolfe. I'm the West Virginia Army National Guard. I'm a lieutenant colonel. I'm the owner of High Ground Brewing, and we're at High Ground Brewing in Terra Alta, West Virginia. It all started in my garage in like 2016. Started home brewing beer in my garage with my buddy, and it was just kind of started out as a hobby. And the first time I ever brewed beer, I failed miserably, totally unprepared. Which I kind of got slung into the hobby. A buddy of mine wanted to start brewing, and I was gathered whatever equipment I could real quick and kind of just winged it, or wung it. And of course the beer was a complete failure, and I was like, I don't typically like to do anything that kind of half-heartedly or whatever. So, and I don't like to fail a lot. So I kind of immediately just was I want to get good at this. So I totally immersed myself in it. I got a little bit better equipment and did a lot of research and read books and basically kind of became obsessed with it, which really kind of spearheaded the passion for the craft. And then over that course of that year, I went from doing extract kits, which is kind of you buy it, you boil it, you add some stuff to the kettle and it turns into beer when you ferment it, to actually doing all grain brewing, which is where you take base grains and you make your own recipes. And I started learning how to develop recipes and learn the chemistry behind it and water and all the crazy complicated stuff about brewing beer and what it takes to make good beer. And then I started making good beer, and I was oh, this is pretty cool. I'm making really good beer, and I'm super passionate about it. And I always kind of had that entrepreneurial spirit, doing business planning, figuring out how to do that. And I had an opportunity to take a veteran entrepreneurship program at WVU, which was a really great opportunity to learn how to make good business plans, and learning all of the ins and outs of what it takes to make a good business plan and what banks are looking for and investors and that kind of thing. So that helped me develop that. And that took a while, I didn't, from 2016 when I started brewing, it took me all the way up until 2018 to get funding for the business. And then once I got funding, then we started building the place. So we brewed our first beer here at High Ground in 2019, February. And what was cool was we had 3 beers that we'd made, and there was a beer festival in Lewisburg that we went to. It was a craft beer festival, and we entered 2 of the beers that we brewed, and we took second place with both of them, which was pretty cool. I was hey, I think we might be doing something pretty good here. COVID happened, and we were exclusively selling to bars and restaurants out of the kegs. At that point in time. So we're oh, this is not good. All of the places that we're selling beer to is now closing, or temporary closed or whatever. So all of our product, our main source of income, is now gone. My experience as an Army officer, we're trained to be, to adapt, overcome, and create new plans, and go with what we have and constantly analyze and plan. And planning is a constant process. So that's what kind of got us through it, I think. That, and of course, our fans and supporters and the local community, and all those guys, they rallied behind us, and they believed in what we were doing, and we got a lot of support, outside, from retailers to the locals would come in and buy a bunch of growlers and 4-packs and stuff out of the brewery. So it was rough, but as time has progressed, things have gotten a little better, and here we are in 2024. So we just had our 5th year anniversary, which is great, and we're in every county in the state of West Virginia. We got 2 counties in Maryland that we're distributing to. Our taproom is become a pretty awesome destination location for a lot of different people. So that's kind of how it got started, and that's kind of where we're at now.